accompanied to the ring by the muscle, the team of Big Tank, and the remix of professional wrestling, Kevin Bennett. They are the Kevin Bennett Experience.
The Kevin Bennett Experience set for action. Brad, looks like tonight it's going to be Kevin Bennett and Big Tank teaming up. But they're going one-on-one with the well-oiled machines.
Well, they're going 2-on-2, Scott.
Nah, fair enough.
And it's the well-oiled machines who have been on one hell of a roll lately. And Kevin Bennett, for once, not going to do it by himself, Scott.
And Brad, it's worth wondering what kind of shape are the well-oiled machines in. Last time we saw them, they were in an absolute war in Quebec.
Oh, that was you're right, an absolute war is the only way you can describe it. Heavy metal chaos, TDT, and the well-oiled machines brawled all around Ben Mathieu. What the hell?
Hey, what?
The team of Psycho Mike the Machine and Braxton Sutter. They are the well-oiled machines.
What is Mike doing?
It is the well-oiled machines accompanied by balloons.
I have to say, those are pretty cool balloons.
Brad, all balloons are pretty cool.
You're not wrong. I do love me a good balloon.
There's a choke there somewhere.
Let's not look for it.
But the Kevin Bennett Experience, they say they're not here for any kind of laughing matter.
And Scott, I've got to ask you, is the well-oiled machines always pulling antics like this? Is this strictly to make their opponents think that they're not paying attention to the match so that they can get an upper hand? Is Mike just a lunatic, or is it genius?
I genuinely don't think Mike is paying attention to the match. Big Tank bursting the bubble of the fans here by popping that balloon.
And look at the look on Mike's face.
He's looking at Big Tank like he just killed his dog.
He killed his balloon. It was close enough.
Is it?
Have you met Mike?
I was going to say, Mike probably did name those balloons, so it might as well be a pet.
Looks like it's to be Braxton Sutter for the well-oiled machines and Kevin Bennett for the KBE.
There's the bell. Now this tag team contest officially underway, and Brad, you're right. It is Braxton Sutter, Kevin Bennett going to kick things off here for their respective teams.
Who do you give the early advantage to?
I mean, strength advantage here. It has to go to the well-oiled machines here. But Brad, in terms of how long they've been teaming together, I mean, it's almost a stalemate. The well-oiled machines have obviously been teaming together a little bit longer than Tank and Bennett. But Tank and Bennett, Brad, are childhood friends. They know each other better.
I was going to say never underestimate the bond of a good friendship.
Backslide pinning combination here from Sutter, only a 2 count though.
And while it looks like the well-oiled machines are back on the same page, we can't forget about the time that they were not on the same page. They argued time and time again and even had a match against one another. Big Tank and Kevin Bennett have always had each other's back because that's what friends do.
Hang on cover here from Mike Rollins and a kick out from Bennett, Brad. Let's face it, the well-oiled machines are their brothers. Sometimes that's what brothers do, Brad, they fight.
You're right.
You and I have our squabbles.
We're brothers?
No. No, never. I take it back.
That's what I thought.
We are not. We are nothing alike.
Thought I finally had a family who cared about me. I guess not.
Mike Rollins going to work on Big Tank here. I don't know if this is a wise strategy.
A Big Tank's like a tree. You can chop him down. There's still going to be a stump left.
I have No idea what that means, Brett.
That means you can hit him as hard as you want, but you can't fully get rid of him from the match, Scott. He's always going to be there in some aspect.
Irish whip reversal there from Tank as Mike Rollins able to hang on the top rope there. Boots to the face, down goes Tank. And here comes Rollins, up and over, look out.
Rollins lands on the apron though and pops right back up like it was nothing.
And drives the shoulder into the gut of Tank. And who is this and what has he done with the body of Mike Rollins?
Mike Rollins wrestling like he should be on 205 Live.
Caught by Big Tank, but Rollins able to get up and over. And a nice drop kick there from Rollins. Cover. And only a 1 count as Tank able to get the shoulder up. Wow. Hey now.
I mean,
not mixing any words there. As Rollins tag made the Sutter. Braxton Sutter got a nice chuckle out of that, Brad.
so did this London crowd, as you can hear. They're now chanting it at.
Chop to the chest of Tank and another one.
I mean, just to clarify, that man's name is Big Tank.
Yeah, they're pronouncing it wrong.
Must be lost in translation or something.
Braxton Sutter just repeated fist to the face of Tank. And Tank trying to wear down Braxton Sutter. Instead, Tank made to Bennett.
And in comes the remix.
Oh, he ran right into a clothesline from Braxton.
I mean, Kevin Bennett came in like he was all confident, but ran right into the right arm. And now the crowd getting on the case of Kevin Bennett, who's greeted with an atomic drop.
Cover here from Rollins, a 2 count. Bennett gets the shoulders up. And now the well-oiled machines are feeding up the energy of London here tonight, Brad. Oh, there's the muscle on the outside. Come on.
The numbers game of the Kevin Bennett experience coming into play here, Scott.
And Brad, I don't know how, but for a second I almost forgot about muscle on the outside.
All
and
right.
it looks like so did Mike Rollins.
Right place, right time if you're the muscle. You see muscle now begging for recognition from Kevin Bennett.
Oh, now again the numbers game coming into effect as the muscle looking to wear down Mike Rollins on the outside and just tosses him back into the middle of the ring like a piece of garbage.
And Braxton Sutter was trying to get in the ring to save Mike Rollins, but caught the attention of the referee, which allowed.
Cover here from Tank and a kick out there.
It allowed the Kevin
Rollins.
Bennett experience to gain that upper hand, and that's what these guys do so well.
Tag made as Kevin Bennett and Big Tank starting to make quick tags, trying to keep each other as fresh as they can here. This crowd trying to will cycle Mike back into this matchup, but nice move there by Bennett, taking Braxton Sutter off the ring apron.
Shots to the midsection. And now Bennett staring down Braxton Sutter, almost begging Mike Rollins to try and make a tag before dragging him back into the corner and tagging in Big Tank.
The elbow strike there from Bennett, and Tank now measuring up Rollins, and they have Mike Rollins exactly where they want him. Brad, are you surprised by how much success the Kevin Bennett experience is having right now?
I'm not, because they're playing the numbers game like they always do. This is classic Kevin Bennett experience. Big Tank bringing the referee over, getting him to yell at Braxton Sutter, while the muscle gets involved.
Yeah, but Brad, I mean, you gotta pick a side here. You're the one that advocates that Kevin Bennett does it by himself every week, and now you're saying he plays the numbers game better than anybody else. Which one is it?
He does it by himself by playing the numbers game.
That is not a thing.
It's a simple solution here, Scott. Use your brain for once.
And Big Tank rolls Mike Rollins over. He's looking for that. It's just a gut wrench as Mike Rollins is trying to fight out of it here.
Rollins back elbows. Oh no.
On a bear hug. Just trying to squeeze the life out of Rollins now.
The bear hug, putting all the pressure on the kidneys and the lower back of Mike Rollins. But somehow he's fighting back. And again, right into the bear hug of Big Tank.
This Tank is just ragdolling Mike Rollins, like just manhandling Mike Rollins, Brad.
Mike Rollins might be out.
This might be it. Rollins is limp here. That arm goes down one more time, this thing's over, but no, Rollins with a last-ditch effort trying to fight out of this bear hug. But he desperately needs to make a tag to Braxton Sutter.
Oh, sunset
flip, but Tank is just too big, Brad.
Big Tank laughing. Oh, nobody home.
Oh, he looked to squash Rollins like a bug, and Rollins luckily able to get out of the way there.
And now, both men needing to make a tag. Tag made to Braxton Sutter, tag made to Kevin Bennett. Here we go.
And Braxton Sutter coming in like a house of fire. Looking to burn everything in his path. And right now he has his eyes set on Kevin Bennett. Scoop power slam.
A snap power slam by Braxton Sutter. And a pump kick.
Right to the chin of Bennett.
Oh! Braxton Sutter looking for the 1-800-SEE ya. Oh, he gets it! 1-800-SEE ya! And now, well, Machine's looking for the oil change.
Hang on here. They are going for the oil change. But here comes Tank, and he just got a hold of the throat of Braxton Sutter. And he's got a hold of Mike Rollins as well now.
Oh, meeting of the minds. And now, looking for a choke bomb is Big Tank. Oh, an assisted choke bomb.
How about that for some tag team offense here? Bennett into the cover. Oh, and Mike Rollins just barely breaking up the cover.
Somehow, Mike Rollins able to find the wherewithal to get into the ring and stop the pin from happening. And Big Tank shooting Kevin Bennett like a missile from the chamber right into the boot.
He's
of
right into the
Braxton
boot
Sutter.
of Braxton Sutter. And then he misses with the avalanche in the corner. And now the Well-Oiled Machines have their sights set on Big Tank.
What is this? Well-Oiled Machines looking like a bunch of cruiserweights.
Like a couple of missiles fired at Big Tank. The Well-Oiled Machines are taking him out of the equation here.
And now, the Well-Oiled Machine's gonna oil up.
I guess now's as good a time as any. Oh, and a knee right to the jaw. Assisted neck breaker there, Braxton Sutter into the cover. Oh, and again, only a 2 count as Big Tank just throws Mike Rollins on top of the cover.
The sheer power of Big Tank there, Scott. And look at this, just dragging Bennett into the corner so he can make the tag.
I mean, we don't always give Big Tank credit where it's due when it comes to the logic department, but that's a pretty smart move.
I think that's the first time either one of us has ever said that.
Hey, Brad, even a broken clock is right twice a day. As Mike Rollins hops on the back of Big Tank, we're going to take him out with a sleeper hold.
But
Tank able to fight out of it.
Oh, no. Crossbody.
This is the power of Tank here. But what is this?
Oh!
Assistant cutter from the Kevin Bennett experience. Tank into the cover.
Braxton Sutter able to kick out.
What? Brad, they almost came up with a huge upset there in my mind anyway.
How the hell did Braxton Sutter kick out of that?
I have no idea, Brad. Your guess is as good as mine. And Braxton Sutter crawling into a corner, but Brad, unfortunately for him, it is the wrong corner.
And now Bennett stomping and punching Braxton Sutter in the corner as Big Tank trying to keep Rollins. Hang on, Rollins fighting out though.
And Rollins, hang on, Mike Rollins, up on the top rope. Leapfrogs over Tank and delivers a shot to the face of Bennett. And then dodges out of the way as Tank just collided with his own partner.
And now looking for the oil change, maybe.
Yeah, Braxton Sutter sweeping the legs of Tank. Here's step one, that Boston Crab. Mike Rollins ascending the turnbuckles for step two.
Oil change!
Drop as the oil change connects. Sutter into the cover. And that's it.
Where's this contest? Go well-oiled machine.
Well, Brad, the Kevin Bennett experience tried to utilize the numbers game, but tonight it wasn't enough as the well-oiled machines were able to overcome the odds.
The well-oiled machines continuing to pick up victories here in London.
Well, Brad, if Kevin Bennett likes to say, I do it by myself, Big Tank might want to start changing his motto, because right now he loses it by himself.
I mean, you're not wrong. But where was Muscle?
Don't know.
You're tired, eh?
This is